Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to welcome on the stage Dr. Nawab Mir Nasir Ali Khan, Honorary Consul of the Republic of Kazakhstan for Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, India. And I'd also like to tell you that he has been bestowed with the prestigious Jubilee Medal by the Republic of Kazakhstan in recognition of his significant contribution to the development, establishment of statehood and strengthening of sovereignty on the eve of the 30th anniversary. Sir, it's a pleasure to be welcoming you. We are so very honored, sir. Looking forward to your bite, sir.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear excellencies. Thank you so much for your kind words. Your excellency, welcome to Dubai. I represent Kazakhstan as a consul in India for 2 states, and I'd like to briefly tell about Kazakhstan, because Kazakhstan is not known well globally, but we are the 9th largest country in the world, sir. And we share a border with Russia and China, which are big powers, and geopolitically and geographically we have a very important location. So we have a lot of interest in our country from all over the world, and we share a border of 7,500 kilometers with Russia, which is the single largest border anywhere in the world, continuous border. And we are the largest producer of uranium in the world, and we supply 80% of uranium to India supplied by Kazakhstan. And I would like to invite all of you to visit Kazakhstan. It's a beautiful country. Apple is the original fruit of Kazakhstan, and tulip is the original flower of Kazakhstan. People don't know much about it, that's why I'm saying very briefly. And coming back to the subject, today's subject of sustainability, is my passion. I work on sustainability very closely. We work with the Forestry Innovation Investment, Government of British Columbia, which is a state in Canada, Crown agency of Government of British Columbia and Canada. We work with them to build sustainable buildings. So people know about there's pollution in industry, there's pollution in cars, there's pollution in airline. There's a certain percentage, but there is a huge pollution in building industry, cement, steel, and during construction also there's a lot of pollution. So we are working in that area to bring down the pollution, the carbon emission to, because all these countries, Kazakhstan and even India is a signatory to Paris Accord. We need to be carbon neutral. By different countries have Dubai's 2050, India's 2070. We are promised to be carbon neutral by 2016, Kazakhstan. So that area we're working in. We are also working in the Middle East, working with the various agencies, government, to develop carbon negative buildings. See, we use wood we import wood from Canada. The reason why I import from Canada is the forest is legal, reliable and sustainable. They do sustainable forest, and 95% of forest in Canada owned by the government of Canada. So we import wood from Canada and build housing in various parts of the world. Our first project was in India, in Hyderabad, because I come from Hyderabad. The other project we're looking at the Middle East, and we have a good response. And we have COP28 in the Middle East, which is one of the largest sustainable climate thing of the United Nations in the world. I was told about 80 heads of states are going to be a part of that event in UAE, and hopefully our Prime Minister of India will be here, so it'll be great honor for all of us, and also our President from Kazakhstan. And this is about Kazakhstan. I don't want to take too much of time, but I'd like to say a few words on women, because there are a lot of women here, and success. Actually, women are very important in my life. I owe my success to 2 women. One is my mother. She was, I come from an aristocratic family, but had a great life. Lived in a palace, went to a great school, but unfortunately, my father died very early. He died when I was in school. So my mother was a housewife, and she took charge. She gave us the best of education, and she was such a strong woman. She was very educated, qualified, but she was a housewife. She took charge. She didn't know where we had the properties. Being from the royalty, you have properties all over the world. So she had to take care of us. She really took care of us, and whatever I am today, it's God, and I owe to my mother and her prayers. And after marriage, my wife has been a great support. She's here with me right now, and she's not just beautiful outside, she's got a heart of gold. And when I was young and when working, we had to work hard, so 7 days a week, probably more than 12 hours a day, and you need a lot of support from your family, your wife. I think for I mean, this is my experience. To be successful, you need support from the family. You know, family is permanent and they stand by you. If you do not have some support from family, it's very tough for anybody to succeed. So that's about women, and thank you so much to Global Empire Events and the Bindra family. You've done a wonderful job. And I especially flew down from Uzbekistan to attend your program. I have to go back to India tomorrow because I have a couple of appointments, but I wanted to make sure, like Anjuji said, it's not easy to organize an event like that in a country where you're not resident, but you've done a wonderful job, and my congratulations to all the winners, and be proud of what you've achieved. This is your beginning. You can go places. Today the world is different. It's a global village. There's huge opportunity. I'm sure each one of you are very talented, you know, very highly qualified, and you all do well in life, and you all have our blessings and our support. And if you need anything from me in Kazakhstan, I'm always there for you. And please visit Kazakhstan, and you know, if you need any. And one very, very important thing, actually, you know, Central Asia was a different economy. It was ruled by USSR, you know, and 1991 we got the independence. We're a very young country, but what we have done in this 30 years is amazing. I would invite Ganjuji to visit, be my personal guest. I'll be honored, because he's a great ambassador for all the council generals. He's done a wonderful job, and I really admire him. I follow him also. And so visit Kazakhstan, because in 30 years what you've done is amazing. We have a brand new capital, and most importantly, see, to visit these countries, earlier you needed an invitation from somebody from that country to get a visa. We have removed visa for Indians. If you have an Indian, even for the Middle East for that matter, if you're a resident of UAE, and if you have an Indian passport, you don't need a visa for Kazakhstan. You just buy a ticket.
For a huge applause.
Yeah, and just buy a ticket, land. You don't need a visa on arrival also. It's visa free. There are countries which give you a visa on arrival. We give you a visa free entry for Indians. And thank to our president and also Prime Minister of India, who's worked on it to do this wonderful thing. And there are very few countries who do that, and we are one of them. So you're most welcome. Please visit us in Kazakhstan and be our guest. Thank you so much. Thank you, Deira. Thank you all my honored guests, and also my dear council generals here. And thank you, Excellency. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much, sir. And of course, we'd like to thank you. मैं बुलाना चाहूँगी अब डॉक्टर His Excellency Dr. Nawab Mir Nasir Ali Khan जी. एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए. Honorary Consul of the Republic of Kazakhstan. तालियां जोरदार.
Please, everyone, look this camera. Just smile, please. For victory sign.
All right then. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.